when I was in the age of 12 or 14, my father used to put ice cubes in the cooler. तो उस टाइम पे आई यूज्ड टू थिंक कि डेफिनेटली देयर मस्ट बी समथिंग कि इसके अंदर क्यों ना आइस बन जाए. सो सेम थिंग हैपेंड व्हेन आई वाज इन जॉब. आई वर्क विद मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी. सो आई ऑलवेज आस्क्ड डीलर्स टू मेक दिस, बट दे वर नॉट सो अट्रैक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द आइडिया. And when 2008 I came back to Indore, so I started working on this idea.
In 2014, once this was patented, Pranav asked me that, I want to start it on a larger level, not at Indore level, at a national level. So, I wish that you come and join me and we both together started. So that was the day when actually we decided that we are going to make this company stand on its own, and it's going to be our company, our patent and our technology which we are going to launch.
And when I started my company, it was very clear that we should have best machines. We should have best infrastructure. And first, I wanted to follow a process for setting up a plant and production. I worked with the companies like Samsung, LG, Carrier. They all had a training schedule in the factory once or twice in a year. So I have visited all the factories. Maybe it's Carrier, it's LG or some other company. So I've seen the lines, how the production lines used to go, how the stocking used to be done, how the management of a factory used to be run, because that was the strength of the company.
Pranav had done all the research, so we wanted to have our own manufacturing setup. For that, we did not have fund. It was 2014 GIS, Global Investor Summit, where we started approaching, PS level CMs and business people, because there were a lot of business class people who visited GIS. So the first idea that came to our mind for fund was, after whatever fund we got from our house, was that we will present and give these small project report of our company and idea to all these business class people who are coming from Mumbai or Delhi. In the meanwhile, we were also trying to meet CM sir. So our Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan of MP, we were trying to meet him, because we knew that there is some scheme for entrepreneurs and we can get funds from there. We always believed that we should always start from the upward side of the funnel. So we started. CM sir asked the principal secretaries to support us to go ahead, and then it was like project report was submitted to many banks. Many banks refused, but we never lost hope.
They really got to the right hit button into the government. They went down to the Chief Minister office, given them a presentation into one of the CII business summit, product summit, innovation summit. Chief Minister was very happy to see it. Then there they got license with, and then they got the land, and they got the support from state government, and then they could set up a small manufacturing unit.
And finally, it was Corporation Bank which saw our technology in one of the exhibitions, and the AGM of Corporation Bank, Rajiv Sharma sir, he visited and he said, my bank is going to back you up on CGTMSE, because CGTMSE scheme is a collateral free scheme. So government banks upon the technology that, okay, give the loan to this person and we are behind them. We take the guarantee that they will pay back.
Something in a fire was there in both husband and wife. They wanted to do something different, and they were so enthusiastic about their product. They were very clear about their ideas, what they want to do in future.
He did a road journey. He traveled from Indore to Bhopal to Nagpur, to all the hot regions of India. And he met, in between whatever cooler shops, manufacturers were there, what they are making, what kind of metal they are using, how much they are painting, what kind of painting they are doing on the bodies, what they are doing for managing the water levels, what kind of grass pads they are using. So all kind of product related research he did by traveling on his own through his car.
Because I straightforwardly went to people and said, I am setting up a new factory. So you have to help me out in telling what kind of machines should I take. So what you are manufacturing? I said I am manufacturing these kind of machines. So they suggested me.
He also found out people who were into manufacturing of these units at local Indore level, because procuring from Indore is always easier and involves a lot of, the cost is saved of transportation and logistics. So this research actually helped us in understanding that what is our machine requirement, what should be the capacity of the machine, what is our projection of sales in coming years. So our machine should be capable of manufacturing these number of units in a day. So all that helped us work out, plus what is the finances that is available. Initially we started with the rented premises itself, and these machines were being set up, and also my focus on financial aspect was on the cost of machine. If there was some machine which was not there and we have to place the order because that increases the efficiency, we did invested in that machine also. So our focus was on setting up the manufacturing unit with the best quality of machines that we had. So we did give priority to machines at that particular time. So all the finances were flowing towards setting up the machines, tools, spare parts, so how many assembly lines, so accordingly how many tools and everything should be actually arranged upon. So fund was being directed towards that. Once that was all done, we actually started developing our network because there were a lot of inquiries, and since it was already February, March, people were knowing about our inventions, so people were approaching us. So the funds started coming from the dealers itself because they were joining hands, so they were buying machines in bulk and funds were rolling, and we were not looking forward for any investor or any funding. Initial level, I believe for a startup you need to pitch your idea to everybody, whether it is your customer, it is your dealer, or even your team members. So you need to convince people that this is going to be really big and it is a great idea, it's a great technology and you should join us because you have a lot of scope. We also did some mistakes initially at hiring level where we thought that experienced people having higher packages probably are going to work for us because they already have seen the market, and they will place us well. So they will take this brand, the brand image will improve because this person is there. So he will carry his image and my image will improve. But I think that was a wrong decision. Startup is actually moving very fast. For us, Vaayu was moving really very fast. We needed people who could, do things like this, take decisions and, move ahead, be flexible with the things, and were open for the new ideas. Experienced people were not. They had their own mindset, so they were moving in a particular way, which was not working for Vaayu. So we started hiring more of freshers and 2-3 year experienced people, and actually that worked out well, even in factory at official admin level also. Funds play the major role in selecting the site for your manufacturing setup. Whatever you have, you need to manage in that, and for the first year we were very sure that we are not going to start on our own land and spend money on creating an asset, right? So we were sure that we have to spend money on team, we have to spend money on whatever marketing we can do for our product. So we did not want it to spend on getting the land and building done for our machines. So we were sure that we wanted a rented premises for the first year.
For selection of plant, we should have a consultant on any cost, what kind of cost they want. You can negotiate for that cost with them, because the first plant we took, we thought it's the biggest plant we have put it up. And when we got one machine of ours, we came to know this is the smallest place we have taken up. So again we started running for a space. Only first machine came, that was my powder coating booth. Entire powder coating machine was not there, only the booth was there, and we came to know wrong selection. So, but now we learned that very well. So, but it should be taken a consultancy from anybody. Then somebody would have suggested us कि you have to go for X number of square feet of area for putting up these all machines at one. Right moment, the main issue is the cost, and we can really bring down the cost if we have assembly lines in each state, because the transportation cost is very high. We want to reduce that transportation cost. Second, There are people who are really sitting idle, who really wants a job. And if you put up a just assembly line, I'm not talking about an entire plant, I'm just talking about a assembly plant. A huge number of people are getting a job. So that is our laksh, I would say, and that we will definitely achieve.